Hello everyone and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is a Timeless Tarot reading. These videos are all collected in the Timeless Tarot playlist and you can consult them whenever you wish. They're timeless, so they're always valid for you. Keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and never force the message to fit. Now, like the majority of the videos in the Timeless Tarot playlist, this too has been inspired by a song, but not just one song. This time, two came out with reference to the previous video, which was called something along the lines of There May Be Something You Didn't Know. And there we had the song by Brett Young. In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you. That was the actual lyrics that came through. The particularity, because this has never happened, and this is telling me that there's something happening and it's really important. That's why I'm doing this video right away. Okay, it happened yesterday. I'll be very brief so I don't bore you. It happened yesterday. I was out. It was my day off. I was out and about, walking around, hiking, beautiful day. The song came back to me. Usually when I channel a song and I do the video or I just give the message to whoever it is, the song leaves. It's gone. For some reason, it came back and I was wondering why, because I can channel also during the day. It happens at any hour, actually. And it was coming through over and over again, and it was so sweet, so peaceful that it was relaxing me. I didn't understand why it was coming back, but it was so peaceful and so relaxing that at a certain point I said, well, I've already uploaded the video. They've already seen it. Okay. I took the song back, and it was very sweet and kept going along my path. Okay. Then at a certain point, it was in the parking lot. I went up to the barrier. There was a metal barrier overlooking the water. It was very high up on a cliff. And right against the barrier, I saw a quote. It was a white heart. And the quote was, "Still loving you." And I took a picture of it. And in fact, I used it as the thumbnail, as you can see. It looks like someone had done it all in white. And then in a second moment, someone had done the pink outline and had written a name of, I don't know who. In any case, it was the white heart and the words "Still Loving You." And I said, this is a song. It's really old, but I've heard it before. So what I did is I looked up the lyrics, and for some reason they didn't convince me. Okay, it's by the group called Scorpions. They didn't convince me, so I went and listened to the song because the words were completely different from the song that I had heard. And in fact, the video corresponded. Now, in the video, what came out was the words "I will be there" repeated consistently. Basically, the singer would say a line and then he would say, "I'll be there, I'll be there, I will be there, I will be there." So I stopped listening to it because I thought, okay, I got it. It's "I will be there." The message is that from this song. Okay. Now, the rest of the day was very nice. Afterwards, I went down to the beach. The beach area had all these big, huge rocks. Very beautiful energy, very relaxing, etc. Very beautiful day. Okay. And then I went home, obviously had my shower, etc. And I was really tired. So I said, okay, I'll record it tomorrow. Glad I waited, because this morning I woke up because of another song that was sung by Shakira, much more recent. And it's called "Whenever, Wherever." And the quote I was hearing was, "Whenever, wherever we are meant to be together, I'll be there, you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear." And that really struck me because the line of that first opening of the song kept repeating, "I'll be there." Just like the Scorpions song, "I will be there." Now, these two songs have been written years apart. One, Scorpions, in 1984, and Shakira in 2001. I don't listen to either one of those songs. Like, they're always on the radio, so you hear it and you know it. But it has nothing actually to do with me. But I realize that there's "I'll be there" exactly the same in both of them. Particularity, two songs came through. Another particularity, one is a male voice, the other is a female voice. Now remember, these readings are not even gender specific, but this difference came through to tell me that there's two different people. It's not one person giving a message through two songs. That's what I wanted to say, okay? Also, the song by Shakira had something about distance, far away, and a foreign land, okay? In fact, there's two different voices, two different nationalities of the singers, a geographical distance. I made a little video of the metal barrier that had this graffiti on it, Still Loving You. And I'm going to, fingers crossed, attach it at the end of this video so you will see there's other details around it, okay? And looking down, for example, from the cliff, you could see the water breaking against the rock barriers. And I was looking at it and I was picking up other things, such as the barriers are there to stop the waves from eroding the beach. It's protecting the beach, okay? It could either be seen as a positive element, that is, someone is trying to protect themselves, okay? There's a barrier trying to protect themselves. It is also a barrier to water. Water in the tarot is emotions. So someone could be protecting their emotions, protecting their heart, or there could be a barrier in what they want to say. In fact, this is the connection to the other song by Brett Young. In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you, because there's like a difficulty in actually expressing themselves and getting out this message. Another thing that came through right after Shakira, the song, I fell asleep for a second and I had the really quick little dream, very short, and then I woke up. And in the dream, this huge meteor just landed on my front yard. And it was this huge round ball. And it kind of reminded me of those rocks on the beach, but because it was like a big ball with little other balls. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was nice and smooth, okay? Sort of like popcorn, to give you an idea. From there, I understood that something is going to happen. It's going to come right out of the blue. Like, so you're not going to expect it. It's going to be so fast. Impact was really great, really strong. And then it disappeared and my lawn was perfectly untouched, basically, okay? It didn't leave scars or anything. Therefore, this impact, whatever it is, this message or this, whatever is going to happen, wherever you're going to be and they're going to be, because both of you are going to be there, it's not negative. It's definitely not negative. It's positive. There was a lot of white in it. The writing on the railing was white. There's so many details, okay? And so I'm really excited about doing this for you because I can't wait to see what message comes through. Okay. Wow, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Okay, guys, definitely love. I mean, we had two songs. The third one that links it, the barrier, the graffiti on the barrier. General energy is beautiful. Ace of Cups, new loves, awakening, emotional awakening. Like, you guys got a beautiful love story here. Okay, this is the general energy. I'm going to keep it here on the side and I'm going to do all the reading here. Wow, this is great. I love it even more. I knew it was going to be positive. I just knew it. Okay. Spirit, what else can you give us of information? Because I gave out a whole bunch of details that you guys left me. All there everywhere. I studied it. And now it's time to get the details for the viewers. Okay, someone's stuck in the past, first of all, as we can see. Okay. Because we have the Six of Swords. So it's when someone actually doesn't want to move on. For example, leaving the past, there's, okay, the song's all connected, right? So we're going back, starting with one from Brett Young, in case you didn't know. Okay, the reason why you didn't know is most likely because they were running away. They were feeling this trap. Okay, there was something, okay, this person's still stuck in the past, or they were stuck in the past. Timelines will be different for everyone. Well, I'm getting a really melancholy feeling, like really sad. Okay, there's sadness, first of all. Here, we're starting at the beginning. And then we have the Two of Swords. We're still in the swords. This is in their head. Okay, there's something they can't let go of in their head. Now, who am I talking about? Well, there's two people here. You, the viewer, and your person. Okay, there were two songs, two genders, Shakira and Scorpions, male and female voice. This is going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to talk about two people. You're going to be the one that's going to tell me, or you tell yourself, you can understand who I'm talking about. Okay. someone, it's all in their head, this fear of being stuck in the past, of something happening again, or there's, fear of moving on. Okay. However, there's something that you may not know. Again, here, there's some information that's hidden. Okay. It's going to come through. And again, this is another message of being stuck in the middle of something, stuck in the past. I would confirm it with actually being stuck and not being able to move on. Okay. Let's go see what other messages. Sometimes Spirit confirms, sometimes we get other messages coming through. Oops. Yeah, there we go. What is they're stuck in the past because of what happened in the past is heartache. 3 of Swords. 2 cards to confirm it, that they're stuck there and they're afraid. Okay? Because of this, there was some sort of heartbreak in the past, separation. This separation could have also come from you. A separation that has happened with you, and they're afraid of it reoccurring again. Okay? This fear is based on fact. It's not based on hypothesis. Okay? For some of you, this could have been some sort of interference that hindered your person to come towards you. Okay. And I'm not saying cheating or anything, because we need more cards for that, because this is a general card of like some sort of interference, some sort of pain. It could also be a trauma from the past, from their childhood. It could be something about some sort of separation or fear that would impede them from moving on, okay, and opening up, etc., because there's too much here. Okay, there's too much getting stuck somewhere, and it's caused by another element. So it could be childhood, it could be a parent, it could be a past relationship. It could have also been something with you that happened in the past, and they're fearing that it could happen again. Okay, this is something that they don't want, and neither do you. Let's see. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands in the reverse is... Okay, now we're getting to this card here. We're connecting. When we said I don't exactly know who or where, and it could resonate differently with other people. This is telling me about an energy which was quite selfish. Okay. And they acted in such a manner that caused pain. Let's just put it this way. Okay, very temperamental. Yeah. And it could also border with bully. So, for example, this person could have been bullied as a child. And therefore, what happens is they close up, okay? And they don't express themselves. I really like to know where the song, the quote, "I'll be there," where there is, because I hope I can get through with the tarot. 6 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. This is the trauma that went through in the past that they got stuck on, but this is our general energy. So we have to reach this in some manner. This story is going to be leading to that beautiful love story. This is the 6 of Wands. This is victory over your fears. This is victory over these things from the past, the trauma, being able to triumph over them, to win over them. Either you or your person or both of you are doing the work necessary to get rid of the past traumas. Okay? This separation, the separation that happened, you're both working to get over it. Now, it's going to take some time, obviously, and I can't see the time, but there's going to be victory. And I just said it has to be logical because we have to reach that in some manner. Okay, your opportunity, your Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay? Why? Because for some reason, when this happened, you both feel that you missed a chance. Okay? There's something that happened and you missed it. And we'll see. I'm pretty confident that it's going to come back because this is like my general energy. So I see a lot from that. But both of you are feeling that there was a missed chance. okay? Because of this interference, this trauma could have been a friend interfering and whispering the wrong words into their ears and giving them the wrong advice, etc. Could have been anything, actually. But you both feel that you had a missed opportunity, but you're going to get a victory, okay? The person, or you, or both of you, actually, in fact, I'm kind of feeling that this is for both of you here. You're going to win over this past situation, and you're still feeling this. You're still feeling that there's some sort of opportunity that you missed. Let's see what happens. Yes, I love this in the reverse. 5 of Swords. I love it. I love it. This is reconciliation, okay? This is the resolution to it. So with that mischance, because of what happened, okay, you're going to get over it. Because of that, you're going to reconciliate. It's the only, like, there's various interpretations for it, but in this case, with that, it's, you guys are coming back. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, this is one of the happily ever after cards, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is the beautiful family outcome. There we go. We're already getting there. Okay. I still don't know where there is. I'm going to ask Spirit, by the way, if we don't get it automatically. But yeah, you've got the happily ever after. We've got this beautiful stability of, you know, a beautiful family. This is great. This is absolutely great. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else except beautiful foundation, stable, something, I'm getting the word traditional, something very traditional, as in something that is really solid and secure, something that feels like home and makes you feel like, yeah, this is going to last forever. Okay. And what I'm picking up is that after this situation, after you have your victory over yourselves, because both of you are going to be working on these traumas that you have, okay? And you're both going to get through it. And I'm really feeling at this point twin flame energy, okay? Even though the card hasn't come out, I'm feeling it, because both of you are going through this. There's going to be a reconciliation. There's going to be peace. This is just going to be a missed opportunity, nothing else, okay? And then we have this, like, resolution, happily ever after card. And then we have the Queen? Yes, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Love, okay? There's a lot of compassion that is going to be felt. This is beautiful, okay? There's a lot of kindness. You will both be supporting each other, okay? It's going to be one of those harmonious situations, the kind that you've always dreamed of, okay? We are still under the influence of the planet Venus in the sign of Libra. When this happened, when the dream happened with the meteor and the songs came through, when I'm filming it, and when you will see it, because I have to upload it. Spirit, can we have some information about I'll be there? Like, where is there? 5 of Pentacles, very interesting. In the reverse, and I love it when it's in the reverse. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. If it were in the upright, we'd be talking about some sort of abandonment, okay? Now, if you are in separation, and this is what I'm kind of picking up, because you guys got to work on each other, etc., and this is coming out, wherever this separation happened, okay, the card is now, as you can see, in the reverse. There. In that place where it happened, you're both going to be there. For some reason, you're both going to be there. And I'm feeling that it's not going to be a meeting that you organize beforehand. You're just going to be there because you're there, and so are they, and you're both there at the same time, because the universe works this way, okay? If you're in some sort of separation where you both have crossed your hands because you say, no, I'm not going to contact them or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Something's going to happen inside both of you, okay? Victory here. When this happens and you realize the opportunity that you missed, it's like saying both of you are going to smarten up. Sorry, no offense. I'm just saying what I'm hearing, okay? So I'm just a messenger. Just remember that. You're both going to realize that you both crossed your arms and said nope for the wrong reason. Okay. You're going to go through some sort of ego death. You're going to mature very quickly. You're going to see how silly that is. Whereas before you were dead certain that you were not going to reach out and you were not going to do this and they had to contact you first or whatever, you're going to realize how silly that is. And you're going to say, who cares? I'm better than that. I'm bigger than that. Because you went through something, and some of you are actually already going through this because the song said, I'll be there now. Okay. Meaning that it's happening now, meaning that you're going through it now. You're realizing it now. And that place where you were thrown out, shut the door, throw them out, you're no longer welcomed or whatever, wherever this conflict occurred, in that place is where you're going to meet. Thereabouts. Okay. There's distance between you guys, but you're going to meet up again. Okay. It's either a place that you already go to. I'm not saying the exact specific pinpoint to the exact, square foot where it happened, but there, more or less. Could be the same city, could be the same neighborhood, could be the same area, could even very well be the exact same spot. Okay. Anything's possible. But there where where this happened, this is going to unhappen. Okay. And there's going to be that resolution, that reconciliation. Wow. Could not get a more clear-cut answer than that. Let's see if there's anything else. Yes. One more card, the missing one here. The Hierophant. Okay. Yeah. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay. This is beautiful. You guys are going to go, you are going through a change, and you're going to say, who the hell cares about who reaches out first and everything like that. And the ego goes out the window. Love prevails, because it does prevail. Once you get rid of the ego, love prevails, period. You're going to both realize that the best way to go is the non-conformist way to go. New methods. Just forget about what happened before and what people think and all that other stuff. You're not going to care about anything except love. Okay? You're going to actually come to see that that's the most important thing. Okay? Formality, form, who does what, etc. That's absolutely nothing. It does not mean anything. Okay? And your Ace of Cups, you love, that's the most important thing, and that is what you're going to focus on. You're going to focus on still loving them. Just like the barrier on the barrier, there was a barrier to love, and it said still loving you. Okay, whatever that barrier was, you both are going to overcome it, both of you. Okay, an angel message card, an earth angel message card for both of them. And I have an earth angel card. Which one? Okay. There's a little fox looking up at that moon. Okay. Moons are all about mysteries, etc., clarities coming through, secrets that are coming through. And oftentimes when you want to know something, what you do is you look up at the full moon. You look up at the moon and you start talking to it, saying, are they thinking about me, etc. This is what you're both doing. You're both looking up at the moon and thinking about each other and wondering if the other person is thinking about you. Yes. Okay. Trust in any thoughts that come into your mind about a situation or person. This will guide you and give you strength to aid you through times of doubts and worry. Your claircognizance will become clearer and the more you use it. Trust in this gift. Okay. And the affirmation is, my clear knowing abilities will guide me. Trust your instincts. Listen to yourself. Okay. Forget about the ego. Forget about your pride. Forget about who does what, when, where, etc. Because this interference, as I said, could have been a friend giving out the wrong advice, or meddling, or getting in there because they had an interest. Okay. Never listen to anybody else. Always listen to yourself, to your gut feeling, because they can never betray you. Ever. Okay. You're both alone, and you're both looking up at the moon, and you're both desiring each other. You are both still loving each other. Okay? And wherever you're meant to meet, wherever that place was, well, you're going to be there, and so are they. And divine intervention is going to step in and make you two meet again, because that's the way the universe works. Wow. Beautiful reading, everyone. I wish you all the best, and I really hope this one resonated with absolutely everyone, because it was a beautiful reading, beautiful sensation. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now from Angel.